Hey everyone, it's Sean and welcome to Invest with Fire. I'm recording from my new pirate ship, aka it's a soccer mom minivan, and I'm basically going to be living out of this van for the next several months. I'm going to have more videos about why I'm doing this later. Just kind of wanted to give you an update of what's going on with my life and the reason why I haven't been putting out as many videos as I normally do. And, you know, one of the main reasons for doing this whole thing, uprooting my life, selling all my things, buying this minivan, converting it into a camper van, is I really want to learn the skill of survival. You know, I'm a big camper. I love hiking, and I do love preparing for a camping trip. And the one thing that I like about camping trips is that it really brings you back to the basics, and it makes you appreciate the small things, especially food. I love good food while I'm camping because for some reason when I'm camping, food just tastes 3 times better for whatever reason. And I think maybe food is just meant to be eaten outdoors, right? And the outdoors also reminds you of our caveman times or cavewoman times, when we had to be self-sufficient, and we were just surviving, right? And we were eating whatever we could eat outdoors. So anyways, more to come on that. I just wanted to talk about Pirate Chain. You know, the price of Pirate Chain has been just slowly been going down, but that's a lot of the altcoins, right? This is just not specific to Pirate Chain. I just want to talk about how the stock market, right? Or investing, right? But we'll just focus on the stock market. The stock market is basically a device to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. And this is a quote by Warren Buffett. And I thought this quote was very, very relevant to the situation of what's going on with cryptocurrencies. A lot of people are worrying that we're going to be in a crypto winter. And, you know, that may or may be the case, but just based on the diminishing returns of Bitcoin, it looks like we're going to have a longer market cycle than what people originally thought. If you follow the stock to flow model, we would probably be even close to around $70,000 right now, and we would be hitting $100,000 by the end of 2021. But if you're not following that model, there's other models that talk about how the Bitcoin cycle gets longer and longer for each cycle, and the ROI of each cycle gets lower and lower. And this makes more sense to me because the more money and the more adoption that Bitcoin goes through, it basically becomes like a giant company, right? And if you know anything about larger companies, that they move slower than a smaller company. And that's just a fact of why Bitcoin is getting so big and so powerful. But going back to Pirate Chain and any other privacy coin, the long-term vision is privacy, right? It's fungibility. You know, the money that you use doesn't have anything tied to it. Just because, you know, if you're supporting a certain cause or something, you want to be able to donate that cause. Or if you don't want all your transactions tracked, then the solution is privacy coins. That's the long-term view of that, and we are a long ways off that vision right now. So that's why it's very important to be patient in this market and understand that behavior is a very hard thing to learn and acquire. I don't know if you've heard of the story, but there was actually a third partner to Berkshire Hathaway, and I believe his name is Robert Guerin. I could be wrong on that. But Robert was actually one of the third partners to Berkshire Hathaway, and Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger actually said that he was as smart as them. The only problem though was that he wasn't patient as Warren and Charlie. And so he was trying to get rich as soon as possible. And what happened was that he was trading stocks, Berkshire Hathaway, on margin. And when the stock market crashed, he basically got margin called, and he got all his shares were taken away in order so that he could pay back his other loans for his other margins that he took out for his other stocks. The lesson learned though, as we know, the most famous investors are Charlie and Warren. And they became incredibly rich later in their lives. Whereas Robert, he didn't become as rich as Charlie and Warren. Robert was just basically more impatient than Warren and Charlie. So I just want to share that story, just for our situations. And if you're investing for the long term, this is what you need to know. So that's it, everyone. I hope you all have a great day. Invest safe. Take care. Bye.